Dear friends, it's a wonderful evening. Welcome here. This is Sutra 22. Shiva's verses towards Parvati. Shiva says to Parvati, what a man. He doesn't teach Parvati what should she do, but he says through Parvati to the common people. Here you see, my dear friends, what does the Sutra 22nd says? Let attention be at a place. Let attention be at a place where you are seeing some past happenings. Let your attention be where you are seeing some past happenings, and even your form having lost its present characteristics is transformed. What does it say? These 4 lines, 3 lines. Let attention be at a place where you are seeing some past happening, and even your form having lost its present characteristics is transformed. Dear friends, so what you are going to see here is, you are remembering your past, any happening, your childhood, your first love affair, your death of your father or death of the mother, anything. Just remember, but don't ever get involved in that emotions. Remember it as if you are remembering someone's life. So your father is dead, you had your first love experience, or something has happened terribly for you in the past. You are just going back and thinking and seeing, witnessing that incidents, but you are seeing as if somebody is affected, not you. You are able to get it what I am telling? So here, your first love affair, how can you remember? Only by getting detached from that. See here, this is a very basic technique which is taught by Lord Buddha. Here, when you are going to sleep, at the time of sleep, what do? Straight away you go to sleep. What comes? You find it hard to close your eyes for some time. Why? From morning to night, the mind is something like a CCTV camera. It records all the incidences what you see. It records all the things what you hear. It records all the, your imaginative feelings. You find a boy, you find a girl, you find a beautiful house, you want to possess it. You see a car, you want to possess it. So all the dreams, everything is loaded in your mind, with your knowledge or without your knowledge. Then when you go to bed, it takes some time for all the thoughts to settle itself. Only after that you are able to slowly close your eyes. After that what happens? What you are unable to do in the day, in the dream you like to fulfill it. In the dream you see a girl, of course it is not possible for you to, propose to her. In the dream you try to propose her. In the dream you like to live in the house which you desired in the daytime. So dreams come. After the dreams are doing their own job, and once you are satisfied in the dream, all your desires are satisfied, only then you go to sleep. So what is the reason behind this? Morning to night, all the mind gets winding, all the desires, want to achieve this and that, unfulfilled, or the things, tasks which you are not able to do in the daytime, it comes and haunts in the night time. So what shall we do here? So in Shiva Sutra he says, this is a technique. Shiva says, go unwinding back when you go to bed at 10 o'clock. What you do? Lie down, close your eyes, go back, 9:30 what you are doing, 9:15 what you are doing, 9 o'clock what you are doing. You just think, but don't think that it is you, somebody else. You are just a witness, right? You are separate from the person who was doing something from the morning to night. You are not the same person who was doing from the morning to night. Somebody insulted you in the afternoon. You're dreaming, you just in the night before going to the bed, you are unwinding. It is an unwinding process. Unwinding means what? Removing, cleaning the garbage, cleaning the vessels. 10 o'clock what happens, 9 o'clock what happens, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4, 3, 2, 1 o'clock one fellow insulted you, you got very angry. Emotionally you were very angry. But at the night time when you are rewinding, you are witnessing somebody is getting angered, not you. Able to understand? When you identify with that person, then what happens? Then all the exercise is a waste. No. You are just a witness. Somebody is getting insulted. So you just watching as a witness. Go back 12 o'clock, go back 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. What time you get up? 5:30? You go to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Okay, morning 6 o'clock. Till the time you rise up in the bed. Then open your eyes. Then once again close your eyes. Now you are coming back from night 10:30 you go to bed up to morning at the time when you woke up, isn't it? What time you woke up? At 6 o'clock. At the 6 o'clock what is the state, physical condition of your body? Very fresh. Mentally and physically your body is very fresh. It is in a state of what? Very high alertness? No. 5 o'clock how do you feel, sir, when you are getting out of the bed? You are in the sleeping state. You go back to the same sleeping state. See, when you are fully awakened, fully your emotions are very strong, that time you are not going to get up. You are getting up at the time only when you are somebody, in a sleeping state. That time you feel like whether to get up or not, whether to get up or not. There's an oscillation. That is the time you are going reverse and halting at a particular time when you are trying to get up, right? Then after that you have a sleep. You see the difference of the sleep. Even today you try. Unwinding the mind. But you have to be thorough with that. From night 10 o'clock, back slowly. That person is going on here and there. That person is talking to here and there. The person is seeing this and that. That is not you. You are not identifying with the body. You are identifying with what? Not you. Somebody else. The mind is cleared. Then what happens? A sound sleep. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You practice. You go to bed. Some people it takes at least 2 hours to sleep, to go to their unconscious state. Some people it takes at least 4 hours, 5 hours. The children, when they go to bed, immediately within 1 minute they go to bed. They go to sleep, unconscious state. When you practice this type of exercise, within a few weeks you go to the child sleep state. So why this process? Is it for only one day? No. He says go back. Usually our mind is programmed in such a way. What is our mind programmed in such a way? You go start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, isn't it? Your mind doesn't has the practice of going back 99, 97, 96, 95. All the psychiatrists over here in Tamil Nadu or India, wherever it is, they always say go from 1 to 100. They count from 1 to 100. They don't come from back to first. When you go from back to first, what is the study called, sir? Latest study. It is called what? Anybody? Dianetics. You are something related to science, isn't it? What do you mean by Dianetics? See, I know many people, they say they have physical problems. What problems? Especially women. Women are the persons, they don't express their emotions. At least men have different methods to express their emotion. Either they fight, they drink, they smoke, They dance, do whatever, they go for some other place. Women, what they do? They keep all the emotions inside silently, and all the disease they get. What type of disease? Especially, that periods, depressions, and all those things. That is the reason they get all the menstrual cycles. It is irregular. All type of problems they are affected with because of psychological. So here Dianetics means what? You got a disease, I have a disease, or you have a disease. Umpty number of medicines I have eaten. Daily I eat 5 tablets. Medically it is not curable, even 1 year after, 2 years after, 3 years after. Physically it is not curable. Physically and medically I am not able to cure the problem. So what is the reason it should be? See, if doctor is good, if he prescribes a medicine within 3 weeks or 4 weeks, it should be all right. But years together they have the problem. Why is it so? It is psychological problem. So this Dianetics methodology, it become very popular. When you going back, not one day, you go to a beach, or you go to somewhere hill station, stay alone, you fast, don't eat anything, because the digestive system starts functioning. You fast on that day, morning to night, you just go back. Maybe your age 33 or something, 34. You have some problem, BP or sugar or whatever it is, ladies some menstrual problem or whatever it is. By going back, you find out when is the first day you got the disease. First day you got the problem. See, it may have happened 5 years back. Still now you are taking medicine, it is not curable. So 5 years back you are going back to the 5th year. I mean the years behind, when you really got the disease. When you go there, you find out why you got the disease. It is not because of something, it is because of some psychological problem you might have got the disease. That psychological problem you are not able to cure. That psychological problem is continuously going on till now. You cannot go and say outside, I have some psychological problem, because people may laugh or something like that. That's what you may feel. But when you are going back and back to this Dianetics, it is called, the core, the reason for the disease you will be able to identify. And once you are able to be with that problem, find out that problem, where it is. The complex has been, the core, the reason has been found out by you. It has been found out. Why the reason? Because that disease might have happened because of something else. You might have had some headache, you might have had some medicine, that medicine has given you after effects, and for that you might have taken something that might have been prolonging till now. Not only that, mentally also some problems. Why you are angry, why you are so stubborn, why you are so always thinking about money and sex and all those things. It all comes back. Somewhere some problem has happened. That problem is continuing till now. When you were able to go to find out the root cause of the reason from where it has started, then the disease disappears. Then you know what is the disease, and as you be in the problem, find out what it exactly. Slowly the physical problem gets solved 100%. It is 100% researched, it's 100% proven that these type of all the physical problems other than accident problems are psychological problems. So this Dianetics says about this, how to go, how to do this. So now what you are going to do is remembering past. Elders, see 60 years or 70 years, will they think about the future or will they think about the past? Elderly people, they always live in the past or in future? Elderly people live in the past, because the past is comfortable for them. Future is danger for them. Why? Future is death. Death is dangerous. So elderly people always think about past. It's comfortable for them. They can live in the past. They can live in the memories. That's the wrong thing what they are doing. Wrong thing. They always live in the past. But if they are able to go back without identification, then the past completely can be erased. Once the past is erased, then future, they are always in the present. They are not bothered about the future. Even death comes, they are not bothered. When you live in the past, that's the problem. Okay, youngsters, where do they live? They think they live in the future or live in the present or live in the past? Youngsters. But nowadays the youngsters are living in the past. They take drinks, they take alcohol, they take drugs to forget about the past incidents. By the age of 20 or 20, 20 or 18, 25, he becomes so matured that he has to erase the past. So he goes on for drinking, thinking and living in the past. So who are the people who live in the future, sir? It's only possible for the poets. You know poets, artists, they always live in the future. They always live in the dreams. See, dream is wonderful. See, some people practically they are incapable of doing certain things. So they love to, they imagine all type of things. Actress as a wife, actor as a wife. They won't be able to do it in practical. So they love to do what? In dreams they can do anything. In dreams, any beautiful girl can be your wife. In dream, any handsome man can be your wife, your husband. You can do anything with that man. Nobody is going to stop. She cannot do anything. In the dream, who can? She can come and stop? No. In the dream, even he cannot come and stop. Even Queen Elizabeth's grandson, you can marry him in the dream. So people go and love to do dreams. There are people like that. So here, dreams. The mind doesn't have any difference. Mind enjoys. Mind enjoys both what? Dreams and reality. Mind doesn't have any differences between dreams and reality. Both are same for. If you say a fellow, you see a fellow in coma. Coma, what is that? He's in 100 years he is living. There's nothing difference between, because he is in dreams. Nothing much difference. What we are living, okay, we are in reality, with both mixed with the dream and with reality. So coming here, the point here is, we have asked you to go to a hill station, lonely place, sit there, stay there. You might be at the age of 40. What's your age, sir? You must be around 40. Okay, 40. Now going back slowly. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. Up to which year can you go, sir? Up to at the most 10 years? Can't you remember what has happened in the age of 5, 4? How much is your memory your mind is capable of going back? 5 years. But as you keep on going, once, twice, thrice, 1 month you practice this. Slowly from 5 years you will be going to 4 years. 4 years memory will come to your mind. 3 years memory will come to your mind. 2 years memory will come to your mind. First year memory will come to your mind. The time of birth, how you struggle to come out, that will come in your mind. The pain, the push the mother was pushing to come out of her womb, that will be remembered. Still as you practice, you also remember the time where in your mother's stomach, where you have felt so much, you were not able to move your hand, you were living inside the water. Whatever the mother felt, whether she is angry, you felt anger. When she was disappointed, you felt disappointed. When she was happy, you were feeling happy. So that is the state. As you keep, going back and back, the mind goes back. As you go back and back, what will happen? You will understand. At the age of 20, somebody might have insulted you. Somebody might have insulted you. Are you the same person 20 years back and 20 years now? Are you the same person 20 years back and 20 years now? You are able to recognize 20 years back somebody has insulted you. And if you are not getting angry now, then you are in a state of a condition where you are ready to accept that 20 years back some other form was insulted, not you. Like that, 20 years back when you are able to go back and feel somebody were able to insult you and you are not bothered. Or 20 years back you might have got 1 crore or 2 crore. You might have felt happy that time, but when you're thinking now, you're not feeling that somebody has got 1 crore. When you are detached with what happened 20 years back, then slowly as you practice, now if I shout at you, you won't be bothered, because somebody is insulting some other form, not you. Then you understand this body, this time, the living, the money, everything is something different, and you are different. You are different from what? All the positions which you have: manager, own house, car, language, this and that, my wife and my children. This is one form, morning to night one form, yesterday one form, the day before yesterday one form. You even know when you are walking, somebody insults you, somebody gives you the chief minister post. That form is different and you are different. When you are able to go detached from that to that, then that is the thing, that is the main motive of this sutra, which says what? You have to get detached. Now, my dear friends, so from tonight, start this technique. And see what you feel. At least 30 days training you just undergo. Now close your eyes, please. Close your eyes. Whatever age you are, try to go slowly back in fast. Or at least today you take, forget about all these years. Tonight 7 o'clock, now time is 8 o'clock, 8:20. Slowly go back. From 8:20 to 8, what happened? Evening 8 to 7, what you were doing? Don't identify with that person. That person is different. That body is different. You are different. Evening 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. What this body was doing, what that person was doing, whoever it is, the so-called Mrs. Sunita or whoever it is, that particular labeled person, what is he or she doing? 5 to 6, think what it's doing. 4 to 5, what it was doing. 3 to 4, what it was doing. 2 to 3, afternoon, what it was doing. 1 to 2, what you were doing. 12 to 1, what that person was doing. 11 to 12, what that person was doing. 10 to 11, what that person was doing. 9 to 10, 8 to 9, 7 to 8, 6 to 7, 5 to 6. That's the time you get up from the bed. Now you have attained that particular place, time, awakening state in the bed. So this practice try to do for 1 or 2 months. People who are affected by insomnia, not able to sleep properly, will be able to sleep properly. And after some time go to a lonely place, a beach or a hill station. Go there and go back in years Try to go as deep as you can, penetrate into the past. What all can you remember? Up to the age of what? Slowly you go for deeper penetration. Up to your time of birth. Slowly you can remember all the things when you were in the womb of your mother. Then your past happenings. But never get attached to that person. Think that as a form. Now my dear friends, open your eyes. Now we have come to the final end. See, my dear friends, as you keep going back and back, what do you understand? Everything is a dream. Yesterday what happened? Can you do anything? Nothing. It is a dream. 5 years back, it's a dream. You are nowhere related to that. 10 years back, it is a dream. Dream, nothing else. What is desire, sir? I want to go to America. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a car. All these things are what? Desires. Desires means what? Connection between the past and future. Connection between the past and future is called desire. So, because of the desires, mentally you are unable to sleep. You become a mentally disordered person because of thousands of desires, which is nothing. Nothing. Even you want to be a Bill Gates, is it a great achievement? Nothing, zero. You destroy the nature and be a rich man. What is the big achievement in that, isn't it? Whether it is Ambani or something. Is Ambani a great person? Nothing, zero. He is the worst fellow, in fact. A beggar is richer. Ambani, what he does? He destroys the nature, takes the petrol and oil from the nature. He pollutes the world. A beggar doesn't pollute the world. Agriculture doesn't pollute the world. Richest fellows are the worst fellows. They destroy the nation. All kind of pollution happens because of industrialists. What you give 1 lakh per month as a salary, but you destroy a complete city. Tirupur is out, Mumbai is out. Wherever you find pollution, then what is the great thing of him providing job? Nothing. So, my dear friends, don't have desires. Desire spoils you. Desire spoils your family. Desire spoils the nation. What is desire? Connection between the past and future. When you learn this technique, your past is erased completely. When past is erased, because you know past is a dream, as you keep thinking, you are not involved, somebody is involved, some form is involved. When you are able to separate the past or your form from you, you are a different personality. You are not at all bothered. Anything happens, job is removed, your car is accident, your wife runs away, your husband runs away, your child is gone, your father is dead, your mother is dead. You don't commit suicide because no way you are attached. That is a form. That is a form. Your love failure. You see, a lot of people, they get rejected, they start drinking at that time. 20 years also still they remember. There are persons. All these psychological problems results in physiological problems. So, when you are able to remove the past from you, when you are able to understand that form is different, and now presently I am not speaking. Who is speaking? A form is speaking. I am separate. I am not at all disturbed. This is a form is doing this action. I am no way connected with this particular form. Once you understand day to day, from morning to night, you are separated from the form, then what the form does, excellent things it does, because it is not confused, it is plain. What communication classes you take for 1 month, 1 day is enough, sir. 1 day is enough. You do miracles. You do miracles, not you do. Your form does. You are no way separate because your form is not confused. Desires have gone. Desires have gone. That's what in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, yogis are awake. Yogis are awake means what? It doesn't mean well learned yogis are not sleeping. They are sleeping. But we are sleeping in what state? It is a drugged, unconscious state. Drugged means what? Take a tablet, you take a wine, you sleep it. All the dreams are there. You are closing your eyes. Not sleep at all. But a fellow yogi sleeps quietly, fully aware. Nothing is there. No dream at all. A time when no dreams come. That is the time. Dreams, they say, it doesn't help you to sleep. But dreams are helping you to sleep. A state where dreams doesn't come. That is the state where you are having a sound and deep sleep. So, my dear friends, this is a great technique which Lord Shiva says. Stand like a rock. You are different from your form. Don't get connected to the form. All the emotions which you experienced in your past, it is not at all you. It is some other form. Once you are able to separate you and from your form, no emotions can come and take control of you. No desires will be there. You are the Buddha now. You are the Lord Shiva now. You are the Krishna now. You are the Jesus Christ. And you are Muhammad. With this, we shall end. And finally, I just want to know, get the feedback. What do you understand? Yes, sir.
So how to recollect the things what we have done in the past? What are the benefits we will get while we recollecting these things? And we have to be like a witness for the incidents. We are not the person who did that actions. We should be like a witness for this incident.
The entire purpose of this talk, what is it? The entire purpose of this talk, what is it?
We can relieve our stresses, and what we so if somebody insulted us in the past, we can forget the things.
This is simply removal of false identification of what you are. You are not what you are. What you are able to understand?
Peoples who have mentally affected, mentally stressed, they are affected the past years, means from child to up to their age level. The peoples avoid the disease. If they avoid the disease, the peoples will come to free level. Free level.
Excellent. What's your ideas?
Yeah, always don't think about the past. If you think the past, only it will lead the diseases and mental disturbances. Always remember what is happening tomorrow and live today. Don't think for the past.
Here the problem is you remember the past, but past you are not the form. That is the thing. Somebody else, yes. You are not affected. And it should continue with the present also.
Yeah, but if you are thinking the past, it's happened. That is the starting point to depression.
Let it happen, but not to you. Somebody else.
Yes.
Even now somebody else is affected, not you. Then no problem. Even that fellow shouts at you. Even that fellow takes a knife and comes. You are not bothered. Some other form.
In this practice, I found that some guy fought with his manager, and now I got the idea to rectify the problem. So that is the idea. You can identify yourself. You can get the idea from that how to solve the problem like that.
Don't get identified with that. That's the problem. Let that person be insulted by the manager. That person is not affected.
Yeah, that person.
Form is affected.
Yes.
You are not bothered.
Yeah.
What do you able to understand? Okay. Thank you, sir. We had a wonderful talk today. Shiva Sutra 22. Let us thank Lord for this wonderful evening. Thank you, sir.